Netflix has hundreds of shows, but only a few actually hook you from the very first episode. Hidden in that massive library are series that pull you in instantly, stories that build tension fast, introduce unforgettable characters, and make it almost impossible to stop watching after just one episode. Some of these became fan favorites, others quietly flew under the radar.
Planning yours? If we're wrong about any of it,
but are just as addictive. Today, we're counting down 10 of the best shows on Netflix that hook you right from episode 1, from intense thrillers to mind-bending dramas that will keep you locked in. And if you enjoy discovering shows that are actually worth your time, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more. Number 10, brand new cherry flavor.
You said you could hurt someone for me.
What did he do to you?
This world is predators.
Coming in at number 10 is Brand New Cherry Flavor, a dark and unsettling horror drama that quickly proves this is not your typical Hollywood story. The series follows Lisa Nova, a young filmmaker who arrives in 1990s Los Angeles hoping to break into the industry, only to be betrayed by a powerful producer who steals her project. What starts as a story about ambition and revenge quickly takes a much darker turn. Desperate to get even, Lisa makes a deal with a mysterious woman who introduces her to something far more dangerous: witchcraft. From that point on, the show dives into a surreal and disturbing world filled with curses, strange rituals, and moments that feel almost dreamlike. What really makes this series stand out is how unpredictable it is. You never fully know where it's going next, and that tension keeps building with every episode. If you're looking for something weird, intense, and completely different, this one will definitely catch you off guard. Number 9, The Recruit.
bottom line is, I'm a guy that doesn't mind falling on his face. I'm 24 years old.
Coming in at number 9 is The Recruit, a fast-paced spy drama starring Noah Centineo. The series follows Owen Hendricks, a newly hired CIA lawyer who expects a relatively normal job, but quickly finds himself pulled into dangerous international conflicts. What starts as a routine assignment takes a sudden turn when he comes across a threatening letter from a former CIA asset demanding to be freed from prison. As he tries to handle the situation, Owen gets dragged deeper into a world of espionage, secrets, and high-risk negotiations. The more he tries to fix things, the worse everything becomes, putting him in situations he's completely unprepared for. What makes The Recruit stand out is how chaotic and unpredictable it feels. Instead of a trained spy, you're watching someone figure things out in real time, which makes the tension feel a lot more real. If you're looking for something fast, entertaining, and easy to binge, this one is a solid pick. Number 8, The Night Agent.
How do we know that you aren't in on this?
Really on my side, aren't you?
Coming in at number 8 is The Night Agent, a fast-paced political thriller created by Sean Ryan and starring Gabriel Basso. The series follows Peter Sutherland, a low-level FBI agent assigned to a quiet job in the White House basement where he monitors an emergency phone that almost never rings. That changes the moment it does. When Peter answers a late-night call, he's suddenly pulled into a dangerous conspiracy involving powerful figures inside the government. As he works to protect a civilian caught in the middle, he quickly realizes that the threat goes deeper than anyone expected. The more he investigates, the more everything begins to unravel. Secrets, betrayals, and hidden agendas at the highest level. What makes The Night Agent stand out is how quickly it builds tension. The first episode hooks you instantly and keeps raising the stakes with every twist. If you enjoy intense thrillers that move fast and keep you guessing, this one is an easy binge. Number 7, The Innocent.
Se tiró por la ventana.
¿Motivos por los que quisiera suicidarse? ¿Problemas con alguien? Era una gran devota.
Coming in at number 7 is The Innocent, a Spanish thriller series based on the novel by Harlan Coben and starring Mario Casas. The story follows Mateo Vidal, a man whose life changes completely after a single moment, accidentally killing someone during a fight. Years later, after serving his sentence, Mateo is finally trying to rebuild his life and move forward. But just when things start to feel normal again, a mysterious phone call pulls him back into a world of secrets he thought he left behind. As the story unfolds, new layers begin to surface, hidden identities, unexpected connections, and a past that refuses to stay buried. The more Mateo tries to understand what's happening, the deeper everything becomes. What makes The Innocent stand out is how unpredictable it is. Each episode reveals something new, constantly shifting the direction of the story. If you enjoy thrillers full of twists that keep you guessing, this one doesn't let go. Number 6, The OA
Any of the events that led up to your disappearance?
Coming in at number 6 is The OA, a mysterious and mind-bending sci-fi series created by Britt Marling and Zal Batmanglij. The story follows a young woman named Prairie Johnson who suddenly reappears after being missing for 7 years. But something about her is completely different. When she vanished, she was blind. Now, she can see, and she calls herself the OA. Refusing to explain what happened to her, she instead gathers a small group of strangers and begins telling them a story that feels almost impossible to believe. As her story unfolds, it dives into near-death experiences, alternate dimensions, and a hidden reality that exists beyond what we understand. The deeper it goes, the more surreal everything becomes. What makes the OA stand out is how unique and unpredictable it is. It doesn't follow typical rules. It pulls you into something bigger. If you want something that feels completely different, this one will stay in your mind. Number 5, The Diplomat.
Welcome to London, Ambassador Wilder.
Call me Hal. I'm the ambassador's wife.
Coming in at number 5 is The Diplomat, a political thriller series created by Deborah Kahn and starring Kerry Russell. The story follows Kate Weiler, a highly experienced US diplomat who is suddenly appointed as the ambassador to the United Kingdom, right as a major international crisis begins to unfold. As tensions between global powers escalate, Kate is thrown into a world of high-stakes negotiations, secret intelligence, and fragile alliances where one wrong move could have massive consequences. At the same time, she's dealing with a complicated and strained marriage to her husband, who is also deeply connected to the political world. What makes The Diplomat stand out is its fast-paced writing and constant tension. The show blends political strategy with personal drama, creating a story that feels both intense and surprisingly human. If you enjoy smart thrillers with non-stop tension and layered characters, this one is definitely worth checking out. Number 4, The Gentleman.
Become criminals.
We're not criminals, Freddy.
Coming in at number 4 is The Gentleman, a crime drama series created by Guy Ritchie and starring Theo James. The story follows Eddie Horniman, a former army officer who unexpectedly inherits his family's massive estate, only to discover it's secretly home to a powerful underground cannabis empire. As Eddie tries to make sense of his new reality, he's pulled deeper into a dangerous world of organized crime, ruthless players, and high-stakes deals. What starts as an attempt to clean things up quickly turns into something much bigger, forcing him to adapt fast or lose everything. Along the way, he crosses paths with unpredictable criminals, shifting alliances, and people who are always one step ahead. The deeper he gets, the harder it becomes to walk away. What makes The Gentleman stand out is its sharp dialogue, stylish storytelling, and chaotic energy. It blends dark humor with crime in a way that feels fast, clever, and unpredictable. If you enjoy crime series with personality and non-stop twists, this one is a wild ride. Number 3, Sense8.
You will start to feel strange things. Anger and joy and pain, pleasure, without any reason.
Taking the number 3 spot is Sense8, a sci-fi drama created by the Wachowskis. The series follows 8 strangers from different parts of the world who suddenly discover they are sensates, people who are mentally and emotionally connected, able to share thoughts, skills, and even physical experiences with one another. At first, they're confused and overwhelmed, trying to understand how this connection works while still navigating their everyday lives. But things quickly take a darker turn when they realize they're being hunted by a powerful organization that sees them as a threat. What starts as a mystery becomes a fight for survival. What makes Sense8 stand out is its emotional storytelling and global scale. The series blends sci-fi with deeply human themes like identity, connection, and empathy, creating something that feels both massive and personal at the same time. If you enjoy mind-bending concepts with real emotional weight, this one is a whole experience. Number 2, Kingdom. Taking the number 2 spot is Kingdom, a South Korean historical horror thriller created by Kim Yoon-hee. Set during the Joseon dynasty, the series follows Crown Prince Lee Chang as he begins investigating a mysterious illness affecting the king, only to uncover a deadly plague that brings the dead back to life. What starts as a royal mystery quickly turns into something far more dangerous. As the infection spreads across the kingdom, the prince finds himself caught between a growing zombie outbreak and a powerful political conspiracy threatening to take the throne. Every decision he makes becomes a fight for survival. What makes Kingdom stand out is its unique blend of genres. The series mixes fast-paced action, brutal zombie horror, and intense political drama, creating constant tension from start to finish. The world feels immersive and the stakes are always high. If you enjoy dark, intense series that keep you hooked every episode, this one doesn't miss. Number 1, Unbelievable.
Findings, early morning attacks.
I think he's done this before.
Aurora.
Taking the number 1 spot is Unbelievable, a crime drama miniseries based on real events and starring Caitlin Dever, Toni Collette, and Merritt Weaver. The series follows a young woman named Marie who reports that she was sexually assaulted, but instead of being believed, she's pressured into retracting her statement and is later charged with making a false report. Years later, 2 detectives begin investigating a series of similar cases and start noticing patterns that connect them to a possible serial offender. As they dig deeper, the truth slowly begins to unfold, revealing just how much was overlooked. What makes Unbelievable stand out is its grounded and powerful storytelling. The series focuses on the emotional impact of the case while highlighting the failures of the system, creating something that feels real, raw, and deeply human. If you want a series that's intense, emotional, and impossible to ignore, this one hits on a completely different level. And that's the list: 10 Netflix shows that hook you from the very first episode and don't let go.
Lean into the Cinderella thing.
Not doing this the way you would.
That's fine, just don't do it wrong. Not great.
If you made it this far, you already know. You're officially part of the Cinema Circle. So before you go, let me know in the comments which one you're watching first, or if I missed one that deserves to be here. And if you want more hidden gems, mind-blowing picks, and shows that are actually worth your time, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and stay locked in.